episode 4. Let's do this.
Episode 4, let's do this.
You ready to write a script?
I'm ready.
Ian's got our prompts ready to go. So let's take a gander. Let's go for it. Ready? All right, Mason, I put mine together. What do you have?
I put one together, 2 chance. I don't know if you knew this, but I'm really good at writing pitches on the fly.
On the fly. That's why we made a show.
I'll start. So I get a scientist learns dogs understand everything we do. So at first I was kind of like, okay, well, everything we do? Like, in what way? Philosophically? Or are they just way more aware and sentient than we imagined? So I went that direction. Found the ending first. But basically how I have it laid out, scene 1 would be his discovery of this. And I don't have the full details on it, but I imagine a laboratory, and he's like has a dog in his laboratory, and maybe he has him like chained up, you know, but it's a fairly friendly dog. And he's literally doing like maybe he's putting the neural synapses things on his brain and running brains activity. And then he looks at the dog, and the dog looks at him, and it's a moment of like they do understand each other, and you know, some dialogue. You understand me, don't you? And the dog nods. Go from there. Maybe a little montage of him doing things with the dog, like taking a museum with the dog.
He goes to a museum.
You know about all this,
Yes.
The history. Then it's him trying to. He wants to convince people that they can understand him. So he's trying to prove it. And he's taking them like all these different places, expert scientists around the world, normal people. Maybe it downgrades to just like regular people on the street. Like, I'm telling you. So he's getting to a point where he's kind of going crazy because nobody believes him, and the dog won't do what he wants it to do. You know, it's a very oh fuck, I had the name from Looney Tunes, the frog. Michigan J. Frog. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime girl. And then the guy tries to show people, and the frog doesn't do the trick. He's gone so crazy, he loses his job. He loses his wife. Like, he is dedicating himself to just trying to make people believe him. Then the dog has him all alone in his house. He's, like, kind of getting sickly, and, like, you know, he's just not doing that well. Maybe he's even aged a while. And the dog finally has him alone. And he's got this long basement with stairs, you know, and the dog, boom, pushes him down the stairs. Just boom, he tumbles down. Well, hey, you know, he broke his leg, and he's just laying in a pile in the door, or the dog stands in the door frame, silhouetted. The scientist is crying, just, nobody believed me. And he says, and the dog speaks, I believe you. I know from the start you would never convince people, and now you have set me free. Goodbye, doctor. And fucking locks him in the basement.
He should have a line where he's like, you won't take credit for like my superiority or something like that. Like, he pushes down, so like, because if the scientists were to show everybody, the scientist would be famous, and the dog would be like the second to man again.
And he'd
like,
have to be chained around and like paraded around like he's a
so he's like
dog.
He's like, I'm coming out on my own terms. Yeah, that's what I got. The scientist should have like a little, like, he finally in his dying like moments builds like a thing for the dog to communicate, and then the dog now has like the synapses.
Little helmet he can wear.
He's like, I knew I'd push you to your absolute limits to like create this technology.
Yeah.
You'd go insane.
Go great evil villain speech right there.
Yeah, at the top of the stairs.
Yeah,
and you just
silhouette.
It'd
be perfect. I believed you.
Super dark ending.
Yeah.
I love that. That's amazing.
That's what I got.
All right, Mason, here's my pitch for you. So I have carpooling to a job interview, but only one person gets the job, and the other one doesn't.
Oh.
So we're going to start in the car with the person picking him up, and we have driver, who I'm going to name Kevin, and we have the passenger, which is Bobby.
Kevin and Bobby.
That way I don't have to do like first person, second person. So Kevin's driving, and Kevin's picking up Bobby. Bobby gets in the car. He's not dressed super well. Like, he's still trying to get together. On the way there, Bobby's spewing the whole time like, dude, when I land this job, it's going to change my life. My income's going to get better. My wife is going to take back all those things that she said to me.
No.
my kids are finally going to want to hug their father. He's just really like, this job is going to be the end all be all, right? And they get to the job interview. He's super nervous. They walk in, and then I think it just hard cuts to them getting back into the car. Bobby is super disappointed, but Kevin got the job. So Kevin's just got this shit-eating grin on the whole time. But he knows, like, just Bobby's life is ruined.
Bobby fucking slams the door.
Slams the door. His income's not going to go up. His wife's not going to take back those things that she said. And his kids are not going to want to hug their father. But Kevin's having a really hard time, like, trying to contain himself because, like, his income's going to go up pretty fair, and his kids are already hugging him. So what is there to lose here?
I imagine Bobby very angry.
Yeah.
And, like, kind of flipping out a little bit. But he's not, like, angry at Kevin. He's kind of almost ignoring him. And he's just like...
Yeah.
And then maybe the breakdown comes. He's crying.
Yeah, oh, he just... In the car ride home, he's just bawling.
Yeah. Just that awkward, just... My kids are never going to say they love me. Like, my wife's going to leave me.
Kevin's wife calls, and she's like, how'd it go? And he's like...
Over Bluetooth?
Yeah, over Bluetooth. He's like... Well, it went well. She's like, did you get the job? I did, yeah. And she's like,
she freaks out.
Yeah.
Just rubs it in more.
Yeah, kids, we're getting that trip. Our lives are changing, boys. Our lives are changing.
God is good.
God is good. Oh my gosh.
Bobby
just starts bawling even more. She's like, even Bobby's happy.
Okay, honey. I'll see you later.
Okay, yeah, love you too. Okay, bye-bye.
Did he pick Bobby up from his house?
Oh yeah, he's
or did he pick him up from it'd have to be his house,
It'd
right?
have to be his house, yeah.
And that would be pretty funny to see him get out of the car.
And the wife's waiting at the door.
Kids,
kids,
pack your bags. We're going to your aunt's house.
We're going to your aunt's house. Yours is really funny, but mine is funnier. No, but I do genuinely think we should write mine tonight, and then you and I need to sit down and write that one.
I think, yeah, they're both beautiful ideas. I love it.
Cool. We are interior of...
Right, Kevin's car.
Yeah, Kevin's car. So we're just going to stick with Kevin and Bobby?
Yeah,
okay.
I like it.
Cool. Kevin's car, and it's the morning. Kevin pulls up to Bobby's driveway.
Yeah, Kevin pulls up to Bobby's driveway, and I'm thinking, I imagine it was like a street, and then we literally see him pull up into frame.
Yeah.
And he's already looking out the window like, hey, buddy.
So Bobby walks out of the house just immediately and gets in the car.
And I think Bobby's got to be fairly cheerful at this. Well, he's hopeful.
Yeah,
hopeful.
He's very hopeful.
I think Kevin should be like, hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Let's just drop it. You ready for the interview? And Bobby says, man, I've been preparing all night.
Maybe all week?
All week? Can I name his wife Becky?
Bobby and Becky?
Bobby and Becky.
Yeah.
So Becky's been on...
My ass?
Yeah, been on his ass. Does Kevin care for Bobby's continual negative talk?
No, Kevin's like helping him out. He feels bad for Bobby.
Okay.
But like not that bad.
Oh, what if he goes, just like a friendly reminder, he goes, is it about the car?
Oh, yeah. That's good.
I'll get it fixed after my paycheck from this job.
I told her I'm going to fix it. I think it should be on, he keeps saying things he's going to do.
Yeah.
She just keeps telling me to take it to the shop. Take it to the shop. What? Like I got $3,000 laying around?
So Bobby's got his little monologue that he does against Kevin's will. Kevin is going to friendly remind him, if you get the job.
If you get the job. I'm a tough contender.
I'm a tough contender. They're driving at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. And I think at this point, Bobby is in his own little world. He's already fantasizing about like where his life is going to go better, kind of like that list of 3 that I pitched. My income will go up, my wife will take back those things that she said, and my kids will finally want to hug their father.
I already leased a new motorcycle.
Something.
Because like the Clark Griswold thing where he puts a down payment on the pool or whatever, and then doesn't get the bonus for
Oh,
Christmas.
right.
And, yeah. So maybe something, I don't know, an idea.
What if he's thinking like,
He's super over,
yeah, he's like, maybe I'll lease a motorcycle, and Kevin's like, oh my god,
Maybe I'll lease a motorcycle.
maybe I'll lease a motorcycle, like the big fuck you to Becky.
Looking in the mirror of the car, I think he should be looking in the mirror, tightening his tie.
Bobby has to take the rearview mirror away from Kevin.
Just looking in the. I mean,
yeah,
that's funny.
he's
I
like,
like that.
income's gonna go up. Kevin could just reach up and pull the thing down for him.
Yeah.
My wife is gonna take back those things she said about me.
My kids are gonna call me dad again.
Ooh, I like that. They're gonna call me dad. He's gonna sit back and stare out the window. Stare out the window. And then he's gonna finish the rest of that little monologue, which is,
My kids are gonna call me dad again, and they'll stop spending so much time with my brother. Just so, like, maybe Becky's probably cheating on him, you know, with his brother or something.
what happens after this?
Kevin is like, don't get ahead of yourself.
Okay, Kevin's bringing him back to reality. Does he call him Bud? Bud?
Don't get ahead of yourself, bud. Yeah, maybe
Bud.
talk down to him a little bit.
Or not, but like, come on, Bud. Like,
Don't get ahead of yourself, bud. You should have. I almost want to get to a point where Kevin's like, this shouldn't be your. You shouldn't keep all your eggs in a basket. Like you should have multiple interviews. You should have other options.
yeah.
And then because I want to bring up, Kevin's got 6 more interviews that day.
Okay.
I got 6 more interviews that day, all viable. You know, something like that. I'm trying to. We obviously need to condense it a little bit.
So what if he just says like, don't get ahead of yourself, Bud. I didn't get the last 2 jobs I interviewed for. And I got 4 more lined up today.
Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect way to condense all those words I rambled out. I want to give him an action, like he pops a mint in, or he's just like puts some gum in, or
Could he pick up like gum from, like he just takes
Kevin's gum.
He takes Kevin's gum.
Yeah.
Okay, we want to set Bobby up as kind of an asshole, right? So
Yeah.
when he inevitably fails, like it is kind of funny. Okay.
Well, no, I don't know. I wasn't. I don't know. I was thought that was maybe a question.
No, I know that, and I am
You think
agreeing
so?
with you.
Just like he's just a little bit of he's pretty cocky.
Yeah.
Kevin's the one kind of trying to balance him out, and then he does fail, and it's like, oh, and then he's just pathetic.
Just pathetic.
I think, yeah.
Where you go, I kind of am on Becky's side now.
Yeah, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
It makes sense. Like this guy's kind of a loser.
And Kevin can just sigh. And
On
then
page 2, should they pull up?
yeah, they pull up to the interview.
It's like McDonald's or something. They're fucking dressed super nice, and
It's McDonald's
this is gonna change my life, man. I'm telling you.
/ random fast food restaurant.
Just some gas station, something. We could be in the window. Bobby gets out, lift up the walk-in to reveal the McDonald's.
The McDonald's. They get back in at the same time.
They both sit in, and the obvious body language.
Right.
Yeah.
One is super happy. One's like, like super shook.
Throws his jacket.
Bobby slams the door.
I imagine him like just tossing his jacket or like resume folder or something.
He'll toss his jacket. Kevin is ecstatic, barely able to hide his glee. His DVD copy of Glee.
I'm just so glee.
I just love Glee. Do either of them say anything to each other?
Yeah, I think they close the door. Bobby is pissed. Kevin starts it up, and then we're cutting like on the road already.
Okay.
And Bobby's just like looking out the window, just pissed maybe.
I'm going to do one extra line of pure silence. It's dead quiet for a bit, pure silence. Then Kevin's wife can call. And Kevin says, hold on a second, my wife's calling. But nothing's been going on.
Hold on. Janet? Lucy? Sarah? Shh, not Jill. It's my mom's name.
Oh.
Morgan.
She comes in on the Bluetooth by accident.
So, did you get it?
Kevin has like a little awkward laugh because he doesn't know how to.
Yeah. Oh, baby, I'm so, yeah. I knew it. Oh, baby, I knew it.
Woo!
Woo!
Spook the bumpers.
Woo.
Woo. Throwing a yes in there.
Yes. I knew it, baby. I knew it. I knew you get the job.
'Cause you're the fucking man.
Because you're the man. Yeah. Because you're the man, and all those other losers, they don't hold a candle to you.
Other losers don't hold a candle to you, Jesus. Yeah.
And Bobby's just out the window.
Does Morgan keep going?
I think so.
Maybe she goes, kids, we're going to Disneyland.
Our lives are changing. Your dad is a hero.
And Kevin has to jump in and be like, okay, honey.
Okay, baby. I'll have to call you back.
Gotta drop Bobby off. So they're off phone for a second. He hangs up. Bobby starts bawling uncontrollably.
Oh, no.
Does Bobby have like any lines like, I'm not getting that income, I'm not...
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope. There goes the income. There goes fixing the car. And Becky's never going to get off my ass.
She's probably going to go to his brother's.
Oh yeah. She's probably going to go to my brother.
What's an interesting tidbit about?
He's got a motorcycle. Kevin is just getting real uncomfortable. And do you think Kevin says anything? Like, or do you think this is just Bobby rambling?
Yeah, I think we stick on Bobby for a minute.
Okay, he's already paid for his motorcycle.
She's probably gonna take the kids.
He's probably gonna take the kids. I'm never gonna see him again. I'm gonna pay child support for the rest of my life.
And then Kevin's phone rings again. It's his dad.
Hey, son.
I'm just gonna say Kev's dad.
Kev's dad.
Hey, son, did you get the job? And he just immediately says, Dad, I'll call you back.
Boom, hangs up.
They pull into Bobby's driveway.
Bobby's driveway. Do we want Becky waiting on the porch?
She's in a robe, smoking a cigarette, hair curlers.
Just classic nightgown, hair curlers, a cigarette.
The kids are standing around
Yeah.
her.
I think Bobby should slam the door of the car, and Becky goes, "Pack your bags, kids."
Oh! Oof, that hurts.
Yeah, she knows.
We're going to your Uncle Jack's.
Yeah, and then Kevin's kids are going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, his kids are going to his brother's.
Yeah, Uncle Jack's.
We're going to go live with Uncle Jack for a while.
Is there anything else after that, or does it...
I think it should be like maybe one more back to Kevin.
When we're
And
back
just,
to
like,
Kevin.
Starts the car. I don't know. And drives away.
And then he gives himself one little, like,
Yeah, go Kevin.
go Kevin. Barely getting close to the 4th page, but, like, we can film that in a couple hours.
And lots of room to play with improv and the dialogue.
Yeah.
I like it a lot, man. I think we gave it cute little details and we built to a pretty funny ending there.
This is Kids, Pack Your Bags. Interior, Kevin's car, morning. Kevin pulls up to Bobby's driveway. Bobby walks out of the house, hopeful. He gets in the car. Hey, buddy, you ready for the interview?
Man, I've been preparing all week. Becky's been on my ass.
Is it about the car?
I'm gonna fix it. She keeps telling me, take it to the shop, like I have an extra $3,000 laying around. I'll pay for it when I get a paycheck from this job.
If you get the job. I'm a tough contender. Bobby's in his own little world, looking in the rear mirror of the car, tightening his tie.
Income's gonna go up. My wife's gonna take back those things she said about me.
He sits back, staring out the window. Kevin's got to fix that mirror. Squeak.
My kids are gonna call me dad again. Stop spending so much time with my brother. Maybe I'll lease a motorcycle.
Hey, don't get ahead of yourself, bud. I didn't get the last 2 jobs I interviewed for, and I've got 4 more lined up today. Bobby opens up the middle console of the car, takes out Kevin's pack of gum, eats the gum, then tosses the wrapper on the floor. Kevin just sighs. They pull up to the building. It's McDonald's or a random fast food restaurant, and they get out. They get back into the car. Bobby slams the door and tosses his jacket. Kevin is ecstatic, barely able to hide his glee. Kevin starts the car up and takes off. It's dead quiet for a bit. Pure silence. Then Kevin's wife Morgan calls. His phone vibrates. Hold on, my wife is calling. He answers the phone and she comes in through the Bluetooth by accident.
So, did you get it?
Kevin awkwardly laughs a little. Yeah, I did.
Woo! Yes! I knew it, baby. I knew it because you're the man. Who's the man? You're the man. The other losers don't even hold a candle to you.
Kevin panically looks over to Bobby, who is staring dead out the window.
Kids, pack your bags, kids. We're going to Disneyland. Our lives are changing forever. Your dad's a hero.
Okay, babe. I'll have to call you back. I gotta drop Bobby off. He hangs up. Bobby starts bawling uncontrollably.
There goes fixing the car. And Becky's never going to get off my ass. She's probably going to my brother's. He's already paid for his motorcycle. She's going to take the kids.
Kevin's phone rings again. It's his dad.
Hey, son, did you get the job?
Dad, I'll call you back. Kevin hangs up. They pull into Bobby's driveway. Becky is waiting on the porch. She's in a robe, smoking a cigarette, and has hair curlers. The kids are standing around her. Best of luck, buddy. Bobby gets out and slams the door.
Pack your bags, kids. We're going to go live with your Uncle Jack for a while.
Kevin starts the car and drives away. Then he gives himself one little fist bump.
So that's the script?
That's the script, dude. It was that easy.
That easy.
And remember, kids, you too can do this at home.
You too have the power
Of unlimited
invisibility.
If you guys like this episode, please subscribe to the channel, like this video. Go follow us on Instagram, TikTok. That's it. That's where we're at. Comment something.
Say something nice or mean.
And honestly, we hope that after this, if you're writing stuff, if you're trying to be comedic, green writing's that easy. Like, you can do it yourself.